Hey, one and all. Another episode that I just come up in my melon-shaped head. Secret 3000 was this random book that Marvel Premiere was so good at coming out with stuff like this. This has only lasted one issue, and you got the guts of work going on with 72 friggin' page. No, scratch that. 70 pages, and the rest were ads. So half the book was ads. That was awful. And then when Jim Shooter came along, he added 5 extra pages for 22 pages. The books could breathe. They could do. They could add on to a storyline, which he usually did. Anyway, this came out in the late 70s. Well, in order to keep their copyright, Marvel decided to revive Seeker 3000, and the results were not as interesting, and the storytelling is not what I would call riveting. I'll give you a quick look at this. I know you saw it before, but I'm going to be super quick. And Tom Sutton does the art, and it's glorious. Oh, gotta screw my camera up a touch there. Okay, glorious stuff. And the paper was not computerized at the time. You had fantastic colors like Glennis Wayne and others. I think women colorists may be a little better because I think they understand earth tones. Like they won't draw an outside that's purple. They'll know if there's dirt or if it's just a building. Ooh, Sean Cassidy. Ooh. And, I reviewed this in great detail. Look how magic that is. I mean, so much going on. And it's only 17 pages. Yep. Gotta be muscled up. I'll jump ahead of these friggin' ads. Go on and on and on and on. Like I said, every 2 pages of comics, every 2 pages were ads. So, we got kind of burned. But it's really spectacular. I mean, when you read it, and the art just really makes you come back. That's a great image of Phaedron. And I guess I said this before, the Dazzler got her look from that, I'm guessing. And, this is my favorite. One of my favorites. It's just, they're getting through somehow. This really crazy... well, anyway, good book. Never a second issue. Never. And that just was real promising, I thought. Well, 20 years ahead, time to jump. Bring back the IP, intellectual property of Secret 3000 with no recognizable characters except maybe Phaedra because she has the eye makeup on. Well... I don't mean to insult the creative team, but, it was so... this is that shitty thing they started at the 90s where they would do I don't know if anybody read those. So, beautiful art for that. And then we find... It is Andrew Curry, who's inked a lot of Brian Hitch, Art Nichols, a good guy, doing the inks, and colors up letters by Chris Eliopoulos. So, we're getting into it a little bit, but it's fine. It's a little toned down. Now, if you're doing a science fiction thing, you would have to... Excuse me. Sorry, gang. Gotta love those allergies. Well, talk. Nice splash. And we talk. And we're establishing some new characters outside of the original. It's decent, but yada. When are we gonna do something? And let's see, more yada. And there's like way too many straight faces. You'll see in later pages. it's just not riveting. There's no backgrounds. There's the idea of the fight is it's so disconnected. It looks like a fight that you would see in a D movie that was on a VCR in the 90s. You know, it just really comes off as perfunctory. So, hey now, he gets to see Phaedra kind of swimming and hanging out. Blah, 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 blah. Something happens here. I didn't even bother to read it. I thumbed through it and I thought, well, you know, any comic you thumb through, you get a gist of what's going on. So there's some kind of crazy shit going on. It's well done. It's just not interesting. You know, just really. Come on, you. It's okay for not having no nails. So, more blah, 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 blah. Ugh, good Lord. I couldn't finish reading this because you're running out of space, you know. You're not just hanging out at the donut shop. Come on, do something. And, you know, setup and setup and setup. I follow that religiously. Okay. And it's just so... It's so not caring. This came out in 96, and this is way before it became the industry standard to have like characters not do a fucking thing. So maybe it blazed the trail. And here we go. You know, nice machinery, that's for sure. And then her psychic powers, like, ooh. Friend or foe. I was trying to find this one page that it was so stagnant. Like, that's really stagnant. And you have a lot of faces coming right at you. Well, even the cover. How detached does that look? How like, hey, we're here. Buy our book. Huh? Hey. It's just dreadful. And that's my mini review. I don't know if Secret 3000 it's suggesting it's a mini series, but if the first issue doesn't play, I ain't coming back. I ain't coming back. Anyway, that's all. And quickie review. And have a great day.